And it's a big day for Farmers Bank of Appomattox because you guys have your grand opening of your Timberlake Road branch. And joining us now is the COO of Farmers Bank, Tom Rasey. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Your hands are very cold
Very
when you
cold.
shook hands. I had the story about those boys who fell in the ice.
Yeah.
Have your hands been dipping in ice?
Well, no, it feels like it. I'm already apologizing to everybody that I shake hands with this morning because I already know I can barely feel them. So, but anyways, it's good to see you guys this
It's
morning.
great to see you too. And you and Brian just had a very long conversation about ways to stay warm when it's cold outside.
Yeah, I guess
Which is like, don't go outside. That's
Right.
the first one.
Right.
good start. Yeah.
But we're learning all kinds of things about Brian and all the different fans that he has strategically placed in his apartment to keep him warm.
I'm telling you, if I'm not getting out of the shower to a cold bathroom, it is not happening.
And
Well-
we've heard so many stories about your heated seats in your car too. He will not go anywhere. He has the heated seats on even in the summer.
Good for him.
I probably use them a little longer than a lot of people do, but once again, when I got up this morning, it was 11 degrees.
Yeah, well, if my hands weren't frozen, I'd write some of these things down. So.
Some advice from Brian. But
Exactly.
yeah, you're right. Your hands are frozen shut. So Tom, today's the grand opening, and it's kind of funny. We were talking about the weather, but you guys had I think it was like the soft opening a couple of weeks ago, and that was the snowstorm, right?
Yeah, I was supposed to come in and speak to you guys about it then, but that was pushed back because we decided to have some snow kind of delaying those things. But, we're prepared for that. It's kind of the reason why we do a soft opening is to kind of just introduce ourselves to the community in a way that helps us to get ourselves together, have our teammates ready to serve our community, but excited to be having our grand opening and celebrate kind of coming to Lynchburg.
And now, so you're at 8112 Timberlake Road. So, there's a few people going by on Timberlake Road. You'll get some notice.
Yeah.
There. One of the things we were talking about is the growth in that part of Lynchburg. Well, let's talk about some of the things you offer. I'm gonna take a look. Do you have the different tiers of checking accounts for people if they have their different balance or different features and things like that?
Yeah, traditionally, you're going to see what you would typically expect from a bank. Out there, ways to bank in a way that works best for you. Obviously, we have teammates or staff that are in there to discuss the best options for each person to make sure they're meeting their needs. But yeah, small businesses are a big area that we want to focus in on as well. We provide quite a bit to that area. Being a community bank, we're all about reinvesting in the communities that we live in and we serve. Obviously, I tell people we lend where we live. So we take those deposits that you bring it to us and you're trusting us to take care of you. We provide that relationship-based service, really getting to know our customers, while also then taking that money and actually investing it right back into our communities, into our schools, small businesses, and just making this a better place to live. That's why we exist. That's why we've been around for 106 years and excited to bring it to Lynchburg as well.
And so if someone comes into you, whether it's that maybe they're going to get a mortgage for a home or maybe it's a business owner or something like that, do they have to worry about this has to go down to Charlotte, to be approved, or out to Oklahoma City or anything like that?
No, we're just saving you a drive to Appomattox, actually. That's all we're doing. No, we have teammates and our staff. And when you get your loans with us, you open your accounts. If there's concerns or issues, you're calling a phone. You're speaking to someone that's in Appomattox, or you're speaking to your staff members here in Lynchburg. We empower our employees to really help people right where they are. So when you're speaking to our branch officers, the nice thing is our head of mortgage lending is also out locating herself here in the Lynchburg branch as well, because this is primarily a big growth area for us as well when it comes to serving the real estate needs that people have for mortgages. So you walk in that branch, you're going to have people that can answer your questions, can serve you what you really need. And if you have a concern, they're going to be able to help you. They're empowered to do the things that actually make it easier for you to bank. So we're really excited about that.
You have, like employees, are they there, in the same place long enough people to get to know them? Maybe you have some kind of a relationship with them?
Absolutely. That's the biggest thing about this is people want to come into a bank especially and know the people that they're banking with, right? There's something about that turnover that's really uncomfortable when you're dealing with something like your finances. So having some stability in that space or some expertise is a really good thing. The staff that we have there, our branch manager, Vonnie Brooks, has got years of banking experience herself. We're excited to bring her on as a member of our staff there. Like I mentioned, Cindy Martin is our head of mortgage lending. She's been with the bank for almost 10 years now. A lot of experience in that space. And again, she's going to be a face that you're going to be able to see around town and become very familiar with. So yes, definitely going to be people that you're going to hopefully build a relationship with and benefit from.
I want to pick up on something you said there. Come into the bank.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are not coming into the bank that much anymore. I mean, you guys have the online banking. You've got
Certainly.
mobile, everything for people if they want to bank. And I'm just going to call it the 21st century fashion.
Certainly. Yes, you're going to have ways of being able to access us no matter what. But again, when it comes time down to it, if you need us, we're right there. We provide all those different service options pretty much the way people want to that you would expect. But again, with that hometown touch, we really want to be the person that's going to partner with you to make sure that you're getting what you need and you know what you have.
And are you open from 10 to 3 but closed from 12 to noon?
Maybe 25 years ago. No, but you typically with those bankers' hours are ones we always get picked on, right?
Kid, yeah.
You would walk up to the door and shake it, and you couldn't get the door open. You had to wait till we cut over. But now we're open those normal hours. So we'll be open from 9 to 5 as you expect Monday through Friday. So come on by and see us. We'd be happy to have you.
You mentioned 106 years that you guys have been around. Farmers Bank, by the way, the website, thefarmersbankva.com, but it's Farmers Bank of Appomattox, and that's where you got started 106 years ago.
Yeah, September of 1918 is when we founded ourselves there. And so we've just been progressively just serving our community, kind of growing out. We do have some branches go a little further east in Farmville and Buckingham County, serving that central and south side area. But we were just talking about it. A lot of our customers, will live in Appomattox or the surrounding areas and will work in Lynchburg. So there's been a natural, why are you not in Lynchburg? And so we're excited to bring this and to be in the location that we are, kind of as centrally as we can to where everything is a really exciting space for us to kind of just continue to grow and serve the community.
And you don't have to be a farmer.
You do not have to be a farmer.
I think we should have gotten that out of the way right off the bat.
Oddly enough, right? But no, you do not have to be a farmer. It's just kind of an homage to our tradition and a heritage that we had kind of coming from Central Virginia. So. Yeah.
So
I think that's great.
So if you've got top secret stuff you need to stash, do you have safe deposit boxes?
We do have those.
With the 2 keys and everything?
Yeah, exactly. They will help you take care of that. But yeah, we got those too. So a little different way. Traditionally you had that big vault you would walk into a bank building. They're just not doing that anymore. So that was when we were building this branch. I mean, this is a brand new build going in. I had to learn new ways.
Yeah, how do you do that
stuff.
now? That's the only thing I'm familiar with is you go into the vault and they got 2 keys.
Yeah, well, you're still going to have to access it in certain ways like that, but not having that big, big steel vaults and kind of encased in concrete and everything. And I mean, it used to be you'd have a big day when they deliver your vault and they would kind of just drop it into the building that they built around this thing. So,
oh gosh, I never thought of that.
That's a little different time and a different era. So just being a part of this project and just leveraging all the different contractors that are here locally to build this building has been a big thing as well.
How physically different is a bank now than it was 25 or 50 years ago? Because you see a bank that's built, say, in the first quarter of the 20th century, that's a bank.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, there was no confusion there, right? No. The big, grand, big spaces. But, yeah, I would think it's almost like you look at restaurants changing over the years, too. Just emphasis on the convenience and drive-through and flow and stuff. So, broadly, I would say pretty much the same thing, still having a lot of the space that you need to accommodate, but you usually kind of can do a lot more with less now. And just try to make sure that it's accessible to people the way they want to use it. So that's really kind of been the way we designed it. The nice thing is in this facility, we have it set to grow, and we have it set with a flex space that we want to be able to partner with community partners and nonprofits and other organizations and customers to use that space. So that's another avenue that we want to help to just contribute to the community as well. So.
And if somebody comes by in the off hours, you have ATMs,
we
all
sure
that sort
do.
of stuff, visas for people.
Absolutely.
And you just got everything.
We do.
It's like you're a bank or something.
Exactly. We kind of plan that, right? Being prepared for those kinds of things. But yeah, definitely have all the different services that you would expect from a bank. But again, having the people is what kind of makes us different. So I'm really excited to get you to meet some of the partners and the teammates that we have there. Having today with the grand opening is kind of literally just our opportunities to get to meet our team. We'll have our executive staff there. Our executive team will be there. President CEO John Caldwell will be there. We'll have members of our board of directors will be there as well, just to kind of shake hands, get to meet, community partners and business leaders and just citizens, people that want to come by and see and meet and get to know who we are, or even just walk through and see what we have. We'd love to have you.
Where is that on Timberlake Road?
Basically right across from La Villa.
Okay.
So people know La
There you
Villa
go.
and Putt Fun Center.
There you
It's
go.
Biscuitville.
Yeah, Biscuitville is literally the
That's why I
morning.
know it's Biscuitville. Where that's what they're across.
You have to
from.
worry about Biscuitville's traffic sometimes, trying to get around. They queue up pretty well. So.
Yeah, they do. That is the truth. And then one last thing now, speaking with Tom Rasey here, still have lollipops for the kids?
We do, and dog biscuits for your little dog.
Okay. That's all right.
These are
That's just-
important questions,
Yeah,
Brian.
no,
I really appreciate
You've
that.
got to be kid and animal friendly these days.
Exactly.
You really do.
Well, the dogs are usually more excited about going to the bank than the people are. So we definitely don't want to let them down. They're our best customers. So.
Yeah, I remember there was a Seinfeld joke about that, but we won't go into that at this point. All right, so the grand opening of Farmers Bank of Appomattox, they're on Timberlake Road today. As I say, they're right across from Biscuitville. You can't miss them. Tom Rasey is the COO. Tom, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Nice to see you.